I'm talking about staff assembly, help desk consortium, and the KnowledgeBase. And I found my old staff assembly outreach shirt, so I wore it today. So we'll go with staff assembly because it's the most inclusive group of all. If you're a staff at UCLA, a new staff, you want to be in staff assembly. Okay. Who's in staff assembly already? Okay. What's staff assembly?
Staff assembly is a consortium of people who care about work life here at UCLA, and they work together to make it better.
No,
close? No?
No, it's close. Basically, we had this question come up, so we all went to a retreat to come up with an elevator pitch for staff assembly. So afterwards, we came up with this mission statement. UCLA Staff Assembly is an organization for staff, by staff. Through educational, social, and community programs, we foster staff engagement in support of UCLA's mission. The benefits include leadership opportunities, networking, personal and professional development, recognition, and campus involvement, to name a few. All staff are encouraged to be part of the community. So that's the official mission statement for staff assembly. I had the opportunity to work as outreach. 2006, I think the progression is PDP, then staff assembly. So after I finished my PDP program, I was recruited to do outreach. At that time, there wasn't, I think Twitter and Facebook was just getting started, so I only worked with the listserv, and then I sat there giving out keychains. So, do you remember these?
I have them. Thank you.
Okay. So, and nowadays they have a very nice Facebook presence. If you go on Facebook, everything is there. They also, as outreach, they have Bruin Pride Day, where you take the day before the home game, your department takes a picture in Bruin gear, and then they post it, and the winners get awards and stuff. Another thing they offer is Learn at Lunch events, which the following year I did programs, so a lot of it was to plan events for staff, and these occur 12 to 1 at lunchtime, so they want to encourage everyone to come out. So this year, staff assembly had programs in sustainability, workplace savings, open enrollment, and UC retirement, which is always very popular. The UC retirement ones are always packed. We also did one with speed dating for technology. I was in that one. External affairs career panel. And today, I think just an hour before, there was a giving back, how to give back to the campus. And tomorrow, so and just, that's why I put it here, there's an emerging research series, and it's about improving memory and brain health. So have a chance, please take a look at it. And the bigger events for staff assembly, everyone's been to the picnic, all staff picnic. So hopefully we'll have one this year. No one asked the chancellor in the town hall this year. But last year I actually used Twitter and asked him the question someone asked, and he said we were having one. You can also sign up for breakfast with the chancellor. You'll see an email from the staff assembly if you get on the listserv, and they'll ask people to submit a little application, and then you get to eat breakfast with the chancellor and ask questions. Town hall, there was one recently, the chancellor's town hall. Did anyone get a chance to listen to it? Yeah, it was online. I was online, but I wanted to see who suggested that we reduce the number of holidays. There's one person for saving.
He got beaten up.
Yeah. Someone recommended that, so that was really funny. There's sport drive that benefits the Mattel Children's Hospital, and our Mrs. Block, our chancellor's wife, is really active with the staff community. She hosts VIP receptions for the volleyball game and the basketball games, women's basketball game. And staff assembly has two main fundraising activities: the Small Business Resource Fair and the Casino Night. Yeah. Casino Night's coming up. It's I think Cinco de Mayo, May 5th.
May 5th.
Yeah, and these are outreach people. People that came up with me.
Playing poker.
Yeah, we started the poker tournament. It's really fun. It's Texas Hold'em, no limit, and this has been going on for 3 years. I think we have the trophy at SSC 2 out of the 3 years. So I'm hoping someone knocks us out.
Yeah, open.
Yeah, and small business resource fair, it's great. It's all the local businesses. Really encourage everyone to go out. Just with this budget situation, you go get your pens for the year and notepads and say hi to all the different vendors. Casino night, this was at the Hall of Fame. This year is at Cobell Common, but that's really neat where they put all the poker tables next to all the national championships that's used to scholarships. So the fundraiser events fund all the scholarships for staff assembly. So you could take, it's just an application. It's due May 6th. What you do is you send in an application. Oh yeah. It's $500. And there's also a $1,000 award for Chancellor's Excellence in Service Award, which these are the criteria. There's one for sustainability, diversity, civic engagement, and true growth. And I'll put all the links. And more information about staff assembly could be found here. You could just visit their Facebook. And, Help Us Consortium. Yay! So, Help Us Consortium was founded by me and Stacy, and then we pitched Jackie this idea at CPK, I remember, and said, can we make it a more formal process where they're a self-sustaining group that Help Us Consortium? And we modeled it very closely to staff assembly. That's why if you think staff assembly is for staff, by staff, then it's IT. Help desk is for IT staff by IT staff, if you think of it that way. Anyone could join, but the board is, if you want to be part of the board, you have to be an IT person. Basically your job description has to be IT related. We keep one position open for someone who's interested in a career in IT. That's the historian position, so they can see the board function, and then if they're interested, other members of the board can help them find careers in IT. So goal of the HEC, we can read this from our website. It's to share expertise, the IT best practices. And we do this through several subcommittees. We recently took over, or then the lab managers group became part of the Help Us Consortium. So it's a group of lab managers that run computer labs on campus, and they talk about issues related to login, common login, things like that. IT scholarships, and where we also have an IT scholarship, we've been trying different ways to distribute the scholarships. I think the first 2 years we gave money. And then this year we decided to, because we're a help desk consortium, we decided to partner with HDI to give a one-day class on customer service. And that turned out really well. People applied for it and they really enjoyed the class. And it's a certified, you get certified in the end. You take a test and you get certified through HDI. I had the chance to audit their 2-day class, which is great. They cover a lot of issues, cover a lot of things related to the IDLE process, and I felt that they made it very straightforward and simple that I could apply it at my help desk. Some of the projects we're working on, there's also the Brown Bag Users Group. This is every first Wednesdays, we meet for informal lunch at the Graduate Lounge in France Hall, and people bring their food, and then we just talk about different IT issues. The last Wednesdays, we have Verizon come in to demonstrate their LTE 4G, and that was really neat. It was really fast. So I was looking at the campus to buy a couple of MiFi hotspots and then just pass it around. Let people check it out. We also had Apple come in to explain all the different, they have services that go beyond Apple Care, so they actually came in and described the different types of Apple warranty service. And I think there's rumor that Eugene's coming to the next one to talk about cell phones. Anybody have any good experience with cell phones? I'm just curious. What's all your experience? Or bad experiences?
I love cell phones.
Really? Okay, let me give you something. Because cell phones gave me something to give to a person that likes cell phones. Cell phones.
Is it good? Maybe I'll like cell phones too.
And some of the projects we're working on right now is with Joe Billin at the Career Center. That's what I mentioned. He's created a resume book for HTC. It's a place where students who are interested in IT jobs could put their resumes. and whether or not there's positions open. So then you can flip through it like a resume book, and if you're looking for students, you could then go in and contact the student. You could log in through RoomView, and if you have questions about it, Joel's more than happy to answer the questions. He also sent out a bunch of emails to students, I think, all the undergrads, explaining resume book to them, because there's other resume books. Microsoft IT Academy, we're working on, I missed the MCCA meeting, but I looked over Jeff Williams, our Microsoft ref's notes, and he did mention this, and details coming soon. So here's the latest details. We contacted Jeff, who contacted Jeff at Microsoft, another Jeff, and then they contacted the worldwide business manager. So now it's escalated. So we have a meeting tomorrow with Scott and her to get it going. Hopefully we can get this going. It's pretty much all the Microsoft training, all the training provided through Microsoft, and it's one of the things we're offering through the Helpless Consortium. Okay, what is the knowledge base? We're looking at the knowledge base right now. I'll just point you to this link. We did a presentation at UCCSE, and these are Mike Sprank's note, who's a very big proponent of knowledge base. So we'll go through, if you have time, you can read through them. They have use cases, stats. Biggest problem. So I agree. This is still pretty current. My takeaway right now is I'm going to form a committee soon, so I might be asking for volunteer if you're on the list. So basically, I got feedback from staff assembly. Not many people know about it, so we want to get more marketing involved and then get more pairs of eyes on it. It's like Wikipedia for UCLA. So one of the examples I use is I don't work for transportation services, but I put an article in for courtesy parking because I always forget how to do it. So then I showed it to someone happened from transportation services, and she's like, "Oh, this is neat." And I said, if there's anything that you get on a frequent basis, questions you always get from customers, you can put it on the knowledge base. And she said she's going to go back and populate her own links. So my wish list, I talked to Ryan, the programmer, is the ability to comment on an article, because that provides feedback to the author, so they know if it was useful. Another thing is to rate which article is useful, and then we can see. And then recognizing key contributors. Because right now, we're not recognizing anyone. You ask your own questions, you post your own answers. But there's a feature in the knowledge base that allows you to ask questions. We just need more people to look at it and more people to answer questions. So that's pretty much it. And I put this in there because wearing this hat, after work, I volunteer as the Board of Governors for the John Wooden Center as part of the staff assembly as well. So just want to let you know, we just passed the resolution. There's a student-run board, and then there's a resolution to do board outreach. So I told them I'm having this meeting today, so I'm going to do it first. So I'm doing board outreach. Some of the programs available to staff through Wooden Center is the FitWell program. There's also Fit Sports. That's actually Fit Sports basketball. I run the listserv. If you want to play basketball at lunch, it's 12 to 1 Monday, Wednesdays. This is listserv for that. iHeart Walking. B-HIT program, this is very popular. I got rejected, so I applied, I got rejected. So I'm signed up for next fall. And then there's a brew and bike program, so they give department bikes to departments, so you could, instead of driving to meetings, you could ride a bike to a meeting. We're very focused on space issues now, so that's why if you have any feedback regarding space, because of the poly construction, it impacts everyone, right? So we're probably going to lose our basketball courts during lunch, so I just want to get it out there. If any issues related to recreation, you have space issues, concerns, you can just email me and then I'll take it back to the board. So, have any questions? I guess we have a question and answer.
We'll do question and answer.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.